Let's see, do I put in, I think I put in the 15. I'm gonna say I made a terrible mistake.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness. We have already
Oh my
won.
gosh, my cooldown manager saved its settings.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lathraxian.
Oh, that was a bad PI. Oh, I'm still in my renew build. I like the renew build. It's pretty fun. So I'll fade in divine him. Like, it's a lot more hot healing, less holy word healing. But I think it's almost okay because, Dread Bellow is actually scary. Oh, I put in the 15. Well, I guess it's a good thing I put in the 15, because I was testing to see if my group did damage. We have 2 damage dealers. So Sentinel should be doing Dread Bellow soon. Oh, he just did it. Duh. Can I heal this guy? Like, all Devour Demon Hunters kind of suck. And this guy snuck into my group by playing with the Warlock. It honestly might have been the Evoker who brought him. I don't know. Somebody suggested him. There's not really that much dangerous trash in this place. They do have their Apex on beta. You have everything on beta.
What a miserable display. You have all failed in your purpose.
Yeah, they suck. I don't understand why they made pre-patch not have Apex talents. Like, I guess they want to save some excitement for the expansion, but Apex talents are... How are they going to get good data? Like, they're getting a lot of data because it's on retail. And they're not getting good data. Is Dread Flail the guy who does that spell that hurts? Yeah, I mean they took away everything for classes. Like they made the game suck. They might have improved raid healing, but they at the expense of Mythic Plus being fun and I don't think they understand that
I need to
Prove
target
your
something
worth,
first.
you pathetic lackeys.
healers need enough cooldowns to cover things. Otherwise, the limiting factor for if your healer is good enough is going to be can their rotation just heal through things. You don't like Skyreach? Skyreach is like the easiest one. Last boss is a little hard, but I think Skyreach overall. Ugh! Oh, the little guys on the ground. At least they don't kill you on 15. That's cool.
Minions, do not disappoint me again.
Who's friend with the DH? DPS. So basically every boss this season is like they do a mechanic twice and then they have an intermission. I think it's fun, but I think it's more fun when you have more cooldowns to juggle. Okay. Well, on 15 in max gear, you can basically heal through everything with just your rotation. Like so.
I need to target something first.
Myself.
Evoker is leaving. So I lost my bloodlust. And I have this DH who's friends with this warlock. The warlock's doing appropriate damage. The DH is doing. I don't think anyone knows that.
There will be no end to your suffering. Eliminate these intruders or be devoured.
Too far away.
You have annoyed me for far too long. I won't be
I can bring you
satisfied
16.
until Lothraxion shares your fate.
I don't know if the Evoker was even doing good. Like, how much of doesn't Stewie? Do you know how much of the Evoker's damage isn't from other people? Because I feel like I've seen Evokers usually above. The tank. Maybe the tank's just doing good damage? But I mean, okay, I'll just kick this Og because he was being kind of a douche. And get the mage instead. So you don't get to come to my party anymore. Og. Yes, the Devourer DH's friend is the Warlock. So, what comp do you run? So if you're on YouTube, I'm also streaming on Twitch, and I'm talking to Twitch chat, so you might be confused. Chat says you do no damage for an UG. Is this true? Chat says tank should never beat you. Hi. I think Blood Decay's maybe good right now. I can't really tell. Okay. The AUG is really mad at me. He blocked me. He literally threatened to leave if I didn't kick the bad DPS. Well, that'd be good. So, um, which, uh, which talents are you running? Because I have a couple builds. I have HPS Renew. Then I've been doing this as well. And I don't think you ever take the final capstone. Unless there's a dungeon where there's 1 minute, the hardest boss is a 1 minute timer between events. Because that means you'd have him or Apotheosis, and you'd have max power him or Apotheosis. Like, I don't think you need a more powerful Apotheosis if you're taking Divinity. Like, you could always drop Divinity and buff him and Apotheosis, but I think Apotheosis is really strong with Divinity. That's Holy Oracle. What levels were you testing on? I've tried Oracle and I've tried Archon, and Archon feels way stronger. Look at that.
Yeah, what do you
Finally.
want?
Yeah, I think Oracle is fine. I think it's just a key level worse than Archon. And I think I could definitely heal an 18 as Archon. Um, given my testing. Like I did an 18 before they made it one level harder, and I was able to heal. I did Pit of Sorrow on 18, and we got through first boss, which is like one of the hardest bosses in the game on 18 as Archon. Um, so I don't know. Oracle is fine, but I feel like I just have not enough cooldowns. You have 2 cooldowns as Oracle. That's it. And then you have 3 as Archon. Okay. Like energy cycle is really nice. Um, you just get more yellow holy words. Your um, Surge of Light can be used on Spirit Well. On uh, like I tested a lot as Oracle, and I'm like, man, I just feel like I don't have enough cooldowns. And then I tested as Archon, and I'm like, oh, this seems a little bit better. Okay, so right now I have like all the dungeons done except for 2 as holy, and I'm just gonna make the thumbnails, and then like every 2 days I'm gonna release a dungeon video, and then I think this group can do 16, so I'm gonna go put the 16 in. Oops. Oh, um, I usually get people saying they don't like my UI. I haven't worked. Oh crap! It did it again.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness.
Like I don't
We have
use my
already
prayer of
won.
mending very effectively when it's not in the
You
right
put
spot.
all of Silvermoon in danger.
Someone
This
was
isn't
blasting
worth
me
the
in the
risk.
comments the other day about that.
There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to
Okay,
stop
I think the
Lathraxian.
Warlock is the one who I should be PIing.
I'm out of range.
We'll find out after this poll. Bro, mage. What? That's good. Why is my team just dead? This Warlock is a monster. Look at him. He's doing 2
Your
DPS.
survival
Ah!
wasn't necessary.
It's... I have one more 16. We also don't have... Oh, we do have a battle res. It's the Warlock. Yeah, I think they stood in the black circle. Like, the thing is huge. And you're not like a healer. You have no excuse to not be looking right in the center of the screen.
I need to get closer.
I'm not resetting this key with this group if I don't see them do damage on the next pull. I'm literally kicking the mage and the warrior and trying again because I'd like to have a good chance on my last 16. Um, if they don't do damage, like, you guys have to do damage. That's your freaking job. I need you to do your job. Am I a bad person for that? Being competitive on a beta server? Okay, I'm just gonna GS the tank and him.
I don't have a target.
So I PI'd the warrior. Is he doing damage? I think these guys do damage. The good thing about it not being Brazil is we would have just like reset if it was Brazil for sure. Like,
What a miserable display. You have all failed in your
so this,
practice.
I think this guy, the Dread Flail, is the guy who does the AoE. Pretty sure it's this guy. What are you dying to, warrior? Yeah, I think they're good. I don't know if he was standing and stuff. It looked like he almost was getting meleeed. Like, it looked like he maybe pulled aggro, but I don't have a good aggro indicator on my bars. I mean, maybe I can make that better because I think it's just a red square. But if I wouldn't want it to be a little thicker, it would be a little easier to see. Um, I think I can hit Apotheosis here. I'll just hit Apotheosis. Yeah, I can look at his deaths. Let's just go to deaths for the overall. Creeping Void, Dark Beckoning. I don't know what that is. Caster calls out dark entities, travel outward in erratic patterns. Okay, so he didn't dodge the little guys.
Prove your worth, pathetic lackeys.
I think you can time 16s with 8 deaths. So, I mean, I think we still have like a 30% chance of timing. So Dark Beckoning is what killed him. It's the little guys that branch out from the main guy.
Me again.
Ah!
Only the strongest survive.
I hate drinking, man. I think they need to res me or it's over. Oh, I didn't need to Desperate Prayer. I don't have the debuff on me. I'm not taking damage. Dread Bellow. That's the thing that hurts. I haven't been using my trinket very well. I'll just Halo here. Oh, perfect. It's Dread Bellow time. Oh, I'm in my old build. My non-renew build. I think the non-renew build's good. I think it's arguably better. I think on a dungeon by dungeon basis though. Um
Must I do everything myself?
the renew build could be better. So let's see, we had Nullify, Nullify,
Yet another
Nullify.
battle. I am still wounded
I'm
from
out
the
of rings.
last one.
This is not a very good run. Okay, so I'm gonna save PI for
There will be no end to your suffering. Eliminate these intruders or be devoured.
I think it's kinda cringe that 2 target healing, prayer of healing is the best thing to do.
There will be no end
Ah!
to your suffering.
God!
Far too long.
Did I get casted on? Like what? It's GG.
The light still burns. Curse that damn Nat regime.
Okay, so it looks like all that this Nullify is a cast.
At least you
So we had death to a cast, death to a cast, death to a cast. Melee.
there will be no
Dodging.
end to your suffering.
Melee. So every death is death to a cast, or dodging, or melee. That's why this game is unfun as a healer.
There will be no end to your suffering. You have annoyed me for far too long. The light still burns. Curse that damn Nat regime. Useless. At least you can fuel my power.
So what about kicks?
I won't be satisfied until Lothraxion shares your fate.
He said, I'm not going Mountain Thane. My Warlock's gone too. So the Warlock was the only good player, right? God dang it. I hate testing beta, man. Like, it's okay, the mage is a little bit lacking because he's Bloodlust. And he did die a couple times, and on Dust he didn't. On Trash he didn't die. I guess he's bad too. Well, the mage left as well, so he kind of answered it for me. Multiple titles. Okay, guys. You guys are good classes too. I think DH, DK, and Warlock are like this with a Demon Hunter tank. Look, it put my cooldown manager. It did it again. Why is this happening? I literally mismanage my prayer of healing constantly, or prayer mending constantly if I don't have it in the right spot. I just have 2 more dungeons I need to get completed. Like, I think I mostly understand them. Just need to do them. Look at me. Oh, my blood DK friend is doing 15 Zenith. I want his mage on my team. He might actually have the mage I just had. Let's ask him. Who is the mage you have? Do I trust a Devourer Demon Hunter? They just all suck, man. He is bad. Okay, well, my friend took the, um, I wouldn't call him my friend. My battle tag friend. He die and low damage. Yeah, he could have been. I don't know. I've seen one good Devourer Demon Hunter, and I've seen probably alt done 17s as Warrior and Lock. We take Rogue, maybe. It isn't Rizzo, so I do got 1 shot. So I will be a little picky. Won't be that picky though. Like, obviously these players are not being invited to the 15 Spire for a reason. You have 0 score. That means, like, you are an alt, but you have 0 practice on that character. So why should I believe you can do damage? Okay, if nobody set timer for 1 minute and 20 seconds. In 1 minute and 20 seconds, I will take one of these 2 people. Look at this double rogue. Rogue druid. They're going for a full stealth comp. They need a bear tank and a feral druid. then they can stealth past all the trash, except for they can't because it has true sight because the game sucks. True sight is actually the stupidest thing in the entire game. Like, what's the point of making stealth classes that are supposed to be powerful because they can skip past things if they can't skip past things? Just delete stealth if you don't want people to do cool things. Just let people do cool things. I don't care if it's like you can play a full stealth group and it be optimal. I could care less. Let me mind soothe. Like, you bring a priest, then you can probably do most of the same things that a rogue team, a stealth team would do. Alrighty, we'll take, I think I trust a rogue better than a, demon hunter. I don't trust demon hunters at all. It's not their fault, it's just, he has 3 dungeons done. So he's done 3 dungeons worth of testing on the new spec, which isn't a lot. And now he's AFK. Holy jeez. Oh, I have Dawn Crests. Please, Rogue. Accept my invite. Oh, one thing I don't like about this dungeon is the ambient noise in here. It's very annoying. We'll find out if the music is good. So I step way back here because the ambient noise in this place, it like buzzes. Like magical effects really annoy me quite a bit. Oh, oh, the music's not bad so far. The good news is if I drop down to 15, then I stop being picky at all and just send it, send it, send it. But we only got about 2 hours before the player base dries up. Honestly, less than that. Maybe on a work day, because tomorrow is Tuesday. Did they make it so... I've kind of been wondering about that. Here, I can go on... So, WoW player housing, how to gain XP. Neighborhood endeavors. So we'll search on Twitter first. Diminishing returns on neighborhood endeavors has gotta go. Sinu, the demon hunter's back. Alright, I'll take him. I just wanna play. I'd really like to see an actual XP number added to the Endeavor progress bar so we can see exactly how much we need till the next milestone. So, neighborhood endeavors are, uh, I heard some people talking crap about neighborhood endeavors. Okay, I want to test the renew build again. I think it's pretty good. And I don't need... I think I just take life grip and I keep purge. Was everyone ready? Yeah, state is pretty bad of holy. So my last 16, then I gotta make some more 16s. I should have apotheosis. I do know it doesn't really matter because we're going to the right and then we're going far.
Lathraxian, give up this
This is a
foolishness.
double.
We have already
Oh my
won.
gosh, it did it again! Every freaking time!
All of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lathraxian.
This tank nearly died gathering this pole last time. Okay, so I PI'd the DK. Huh? I'll divine him, this bellow, dread bellow.
Still recharging.
I'm kind of wondering if this is a bloodlust pull. Cause I don't know when we would bloodlust if not here. Alright, dread bellow again, I apotheosis. I'm probably gonna regret this. Cause the pack was dead. Oh, does dread bellow delete when you go out of combat? Is that what happened? It looked like it. Alright, and so I have Halo, that's it. Is there a Dread Bellower? This is a Dread Bellower. Okay, so a Halo. Like, I do actually feel my mastery being more powerful. Like, I feel like it actually pushes health bars up if you take the, what is it, 15% mastery healing. Maybe I'm also seeing the renew healing, because the renew healing is not inconsequential. Okay, so I don't have any cooldowns, so I used my mastery trinket. And my tank just has perma renew on him. So he's perma taking 10% more healing. Like, I think it's actually a good build still. Renew style.
I need to target something first.
Is there a Dread Bellower here? Dark Beckoning. Oh, this is the one where I'm in a Halo? I don't exactly understand this. Ah! Okay, he got... Alright, we're good. Collapsing start. So yeah, Demon Hunters are just bad. They're just trash. I don't know why they didn't make them OP for testing. Like, it's better to overtune something you need a lot of testing on than undertune it, and they just overtuned everything. They're just so bad. Like, I don't know if they're just extremely bad or extremely hard. It's hard to tell. And he actually died to aggro, I think. Pretty sure he died to aggro. But we should never waste a B-res on him because he does no damage. He does, like, he may as well be a tank. Like, oh my gosh. Not only is he doing no damage, but the tank is bringing the debuff also. So he's not, it's not even like part of the Warlock's damage he can take because it belongs to the tank. My Halo. I think we get Dread Bellow soon. So the Dread Flail guy, we do Dread Bellow soon. So they just have high skill caps, so they... Holy cow, I'm not inviting Demon Hunters anymore. Okay, I PI'd him. Let's see if he can beat the tank. Go, Demon Hunter, go! I guess he did die on this pull, and it's a 2.5 minute pull. So he should be able to catch up to the tank. I think the nullifiers, yeah, the nullifier guys, can I fear them? I did. Okay, I can fear them. So we're doing stuff on the trash, or the boss with trash. No, it's not boss time yet. We got one more pull, then the boss. No, is it the boss? What's going on? Holy cow. Heal observes pretty nasty.
Minions, do not disappoint me again.
I almost did it again! Oh! That was scary. Okay, so Null Sentinel does Dread Bellow, and Null Flailer does other things. Okay. So I use my Mastery Trinket. It's really interesting that Surge of Light reduces your Sanctify cooldown when you even it for by 4 seconds. Like, so you get so much Sanctify CDR. So now I have Renew on the whole party during this AoE. So it's 10% healing on every... Like, I don't see how that's not the best HPS wise. I don't see how that's not... Like, Divine Image... Like, I can even see arguing to drop Divine Image in my other build for Renew. I'm in a Halo.
There will be no end to your suffering. Minions, do not disappoint me again.
So he does 2 Black Circle abilities, then he does... So this is second Black Circle ability.
There will be no end to your
So you don't, like, you can stop the damage. If anybody ever dies to this mechanic, it's not the healer's fault. So what this guy does is you get 2 of the black circles, then you have that white light guy show up, and he charges at the boss and leaves that glowing yellow puddle. And then you stand in the puddle, you get a damage amp, and you get a small heal amp. So you should get out of it if you need to not die. Well, Halo? People have been telling me, I've been asking tanks which is the best tank.
Can't use that item yet.
Okay, so I failed that. It seemed like they took extra damage right before. So I used him and Apotheosis next to each other somehow. Maybe I'm talking too much. So we gotta make it through one more phase, because we had such pitiful burns. I also think I need to save my Halo for the AoE part, because I get a damage amp and
I need more mana. My mana is low.
so this boss is lasting quite a while.
Only the strongest survive.
I hate this boss. I don't remember the boss summoning minions. I don't remember that at all. Is that new? Well, you just kill yourself by standing in the thing. It's optional to get the damage out. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to find a new group and do it on 15. Like, I swear.
It's still recharging.
Run away! I remember this boss being really easy. Well, we're definitely not gonna time. I think it's just we had no Demon Hunter damage. Like, I really do think that the fight was considerably more difficult because we just, like, you just can't bring a stupid Devourer. They do 0 damage, man.
I need more mana.
So I gave the DKGS so that he could heal himself because I had no mana. And then I would... Oh. Did I get null blasted? What happened?
Don't forget to send the conduits.
Party frames are cooked. That is true. No more devourers. Did devourers have a longer duration kick? So I'll list the group before they leave. I knew I was correct to invite a rogue over a devourer. Like rogues, I feel like rogues have been doing like 70% or 80% of the top DPS in the groups, and devourers have literally been doing half or less than half. Like let's see overall damage. Literally half. Okay, quick monk. Monks are supposed to be good. Yeah. Oh, are you thirsty? Well, you need more water. You and the kitty drink so much water. How's that happen? You drink the whole office water bowl. What do you have to say for yourself? How about you say, come on? Come on. Let's go up, girl. Up. Help me. You can help. Up. Oh, good job. That's a good girl. So pretty. Please apply to my group, homie. I told him to delist his group and apply to mine. Because the DK is AFK. Okay. Who's so pretty? Oh my goodness. She's wearing a dress today. She doesn't particularly.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Okay, we get a test again with people who I maybe actually know. Well, I don't know them, but I know I've done at least one key with them and they were worthy of getting a friend request, so maybe they're no bad. Let's go to the girl. Let's go outside. Hmm? Mm. Kisses for you. Go outside, please. Go. Alright, you got about a minute and a half to go potty. You give it a go. Give it a shot. Why don't you try to go potty, please? Go on. You can do it. You don't gotta go. Alright, I believe you. I believe you. She went poopy like 2 hours ago, so she should be good. Man, I don't know how some streamers like stream for 8 hours a day and like talk literally the whole time. Like I can yap pretty well. Like I'm yapping about other people yapping, right? But like my yapitude drops off a cliff after 4.5 hours is usually I start to run out of yapitude. Then after 5 hours I'm like can I no longer can yap. Alright, you lost your chance to go potty. I believe you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come with me. Oof. I almost fell over the gate. Come on. Good girl. Why didn't you eat your bone? You want your bone? Go get your bone. Okay, it's like herding sheep or herding cats because we got people. Like, why is there so much ambient noise that buzzing drives me absolutely crazy? caps. I shouldn't have used my angelic feather. I'm not gonna have that much speed boosts.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness. We have already
You're going
won.
left? Okay, good. I like going left first better. I did it again! Every time!
Worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop.
Hurry up those repairs. If we aren't careful, that will be all of us.
So there's a buff in this section of the dungeon. Okay, so GS fell off. Okay, re. That was actually pretty funny. We were just talking about how good Monk is. Hurry! I don't want to get teleported. Oh, I went to Archon. You got like 3 seconds to reset it and run into the dungeon before you get sent back to Orgrimmar for some reason. I'm really liking. I just moved my monitor up like 2 inches, and I must say my neck appreciates it being up 4 inches because I'm literally looking. My eyes are like around here. Okay, so the tank is saying that the DPS killed him by standing on him with those purple circles. I think it's kind of a funny meta that you do a countdown for the countdown.
Lathraxian, give up this
Like if
foolishness.
Blizzard just made your
We have
cooldowns
already
reset
won.
when the
You put
timer
the
hit
whole
0, then
Silver
people
Moon in
could like
danger.
pre-meta and there would be
Worth the
none of this
risk.
countdown for the countdown bullshit. Because I think it's
There
actually
seem to
pretty
be a few
stupid.
pieces
It
missing.
did it
We
again!
have to find them if we're going to
Again!
stop Lothrak.
Ugh. This game is made with like duct tape or something.
That will be all of us.
Alright, Halo. Holy cow. Him. Wait a second. Oh, the mana battery exploded.
Can't use that item yet.
I'm gonna blame the Warlock for his death, unless I see health potion on his healing done. He did use it, okay. Maybe it's my fault.
I can't think anymore.
I honestly wasn't this stressed in my previous runs in this place. Like I feel like I'm having to do a lot more healing than I previously did. So this circuit here is like the main guy on this side of the area. Try to get... I don't have mana for this pole, dude. You've literally chain pulled. Okay, so this is the debuff you don't want to dispel, because it helps you heal. Like, all healing that I'm doing to myself is being kind of splashed around. It says healing spells are redirected. It's kind of a vague... It doesn't really say how much of it's being redirected. Dude, I have no mana. I say mana.
Not enough mana.
I smite for Surge of Light procs with no mana. I guess I should be casting Prayer of Mending on cooldown. I think we're going at a reasonable pace. So I Halo.
My mana is low. I need more mana. Still recharging.
Recuperate, recuperate, recuperate. I'll divine him. These are some pretty monster pulls. I don't think I've ever pulled this area. So much monster pulls.
More of you mindless intruders!
I'm out of range.
Stay away from my work! A good Korite always has his tools!
So this boss has a couple mechanics. He has the lasers, and then you have to use the debuff that you get to break the lasers. So the hunter has it, he's gonna stand next to the lasers. Okay, good. Oh jeez.
A good Korite always
Am I gonna get Apotheosis back in time for the knockback? I think I might be like 5 seconds off.
a good Korite always has his tools!
You get stunned as well.
A good Korite
Yeah, so this is a 1 minute boss. So like this is a boss where you Halo, and I do believe it's 1 minute.
A good
It might be like 50 seconds or something.
my power output is peaking.
Guys, why are you taking...
A good core right always has his fool.
It's not ready yet.
I expected you to be better.
No!
A good core right always
I thought we were in such good shape, man. I don't understand why the hunter was making me use my holy words early, though.
a good core right always has his fool. I expect now that that spontaneous disruption has
Reset? Yeah, so what the tank is saying is it's actually best to not clear correct right away. Maybe I beat the Orgrimmar teleport. Watch it just teleport me to Orgrimmar. Yep. I don't think you can beat it. Maybe you can't. I thought I was just slow, but I executed perfectly there and couldn't beat it.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back. Fatality.
Ah! I already reset it, guys. I think I have to go out and go back in because it was reset. But at least the hunter does good damage. It just doesn't look like he knows the mechanics.
Welcome, friend. If you ever need any fatality.
Okay. You got a bone, don't you, Daisy? That's pretty nice. I woke up at like 11:30 today. I'm actually getting tired. Tired enough almost to sleep. Drachmagos. Title Mage. Oh, I played with you the other day. How do you still have no score? No score. I don't get it. I swear I played with you the other day. You should have had score by now. Well, the good news is I got a spell tracker that works. I'm quite happy with it. Like, one thing I need to do. So, can you not make your action bars click throughable? Putt putt. Does he just not have score or? Um. Hmm. What is this guy? What kind of hunter are you? Holy cow, I hate the sound effects in this place. It actually gives me a headache. So I'm playing 2 ranged. I'm playing 3 ranged. Our kicks are bad. What kind of hunter are you? A BM hunter. I haven't seen a BM hunter yet, I don't think.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness! We have already won!
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop
Too far away.
Pilot is showing me a critical failure, Chief Conrad. Hurry up those repairs. If we aren't careful, that will be all of us.
Maybe we didn't pull as much this time, because that did not seem very scary in comparison to... Okay, so the Circuit Seer, he does an AoE spell. It's like a stacking, this is it, it's a stacking buff thing. It did it again, dude. It moved my renew to my mending to the left again. Man, that's actually really annoying.
Only the strongest survive.
Okay. I think it's an issue where I think the mana bomb exploded. Oh, somebody traded me um
Glad I could help.
some gems.
Fatality.
I can put sockets on. 1% max mana per unique midnight gem? Wow. So is this unique equipped? Yeah, it's unique equipped. Oh, this topics guy is really, really good. Top picks is good. Holy cow, I'm getting sleepy. You got your bone, don't you, Daisy? That's pretty good. That's what I like to see, is my little girl with a bone. I think the Drac Magos guy is good in terms of damage. Hmm. Do I want this evoker? Putt putt, why'd you leave, dude? If you didn't leave, you would still be in the group. I don't know if this is an AUG. It is an AUG. It did it again. It moved my cooldown manager again. Holy cow, this game sucks so hard.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness! We have already won!
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lathraxian.
Oh, I almost took the Warlock Gate backwards. That'd have been bad.
The pylon is showing me a critical failure, Chief Cormac. Hurry up those repairs. If we are careful, that will be all of us.
Alright, Apotheosis right away. So we are doing the double pull this time.
Can't use that item yet.
$125k. Divine Hand. So that's the circuit, what's his name? Circuit Seer has that AoE. Mana looks actually reasonable as well.
I can't drink anymore.
I holy. You have to kill the mana bombs, guys.
Only
You have
the
to.
strongest survive.
Oh my gosh. This is stressing me out.
Hey, how you doing? Fatality!
Maybe there's a group I can get into. Do I just switch to disc spec and apply to this? Because they're not inviting a holy priest to an 18. They won't. I can pull the switcheroo. Catfish Rooney. Look, it did it again. It's my cooldown manager just moves the positions. Like I believe it's supposed to be like I forget which position it's supposed to be in. I think this is what I do as this for my positions. So I need Algathar Academy and Nexus Point as holy. Then I'm done everything on 15 is both specs. And then I can redo Pit of Sauron, but I think it's actually good and really instructive that that I play that we wiped on the last boss, and it just like shows you what happens when you just suck, you know. You could balance druid. Algathar I think is definitely the easiest. Um, okay, so I can just talk about. Okay, so I have some opinions. So Holy Priest has issues with mana, lack of instant casts, defensives, and our raid cooldowns don't hit everyone. Like I'm kind of curious about Circle of Healing or Cosmic Ripple. I don't think it's so it's 5 target healing. And I'm not sure how smart it is. Does it just heal the first 5 people that it hits? Heals up to 5 injured targets within 40 yards. I think it's probably just it heals whoever it hits. So I'm not sure if it's dumb healing or smart healing. But if Cosmic Ripple hit more people, then that'd be nice, right? Apparently I have a Sky Reach.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that.
I would do 17 Mayasara. Like, it's not on my list of keys to do, but I would do it. Zarth. Look at that, I got in. Let's go. Game is just so stressful when I can't, when I'm in queue the whole day. There are becoming less and less people to test dungeons on, so I really need to get these tests done. Or my videos ready for, Hi Daisy! What you doing? You got your bone? You being pretty? You look pretty to me. Come on, pretty girl. I'm also gonna start some music. Oh, we are full group. I gotta just pee and run back. Daisy, I'm sorry, you're stuck in prison. You don't get to come this time. You're in prison stuck.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness. We have already won.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lathraxian.
So Daisy did her first bike ride today. I've been training her on the lead, just like walking like a normal person, right? And today, I took her out on the lead on the bike. And so she ran. She had to run as fast as she could to be able to keep up with the bike. It's actually really, really fun and really, really funny. So she had a big workout today. She's pretty tired. I think she's almost like a grown up now, though. Hi, Daisy. I'm coming back. I didn't leave you forever. I'm sorry. We're doing some Ritual of Doom cheese? I like my comp, but I don't really like Og. I think it sucks. So, let's make a new notepad thing. Good specs, bad specs. Tank, DPS, healer. So good tanks would be Monk, Warrior, okay specs. I think DK. What other tanks are there? I think Druid is bad. Um, So I'm trying to institute structured yapping. I'm putting my key in. You can't stop me. Ah, I did it again. Okay, reset the data. Edit mode. Cooldown manager. Advanced options.
Lathraxian, give up
Fix this
foolishness.
bullcrap
We
where
have
they
already won.
change the order of my icons.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't
Are we
worth
doing the thing where we
risk.
pull everything on the front? Yeah, I like this. I like this pull.
There seem to be a few pieces missing.
I think this is my favorite way to do it.
Find them if we're going to
Okay,
stop
DH is
Lathraxian.
in trouble. Well, Halo. How you doing, Daisy?
Pylon is showing me critical failure, Chief Paul Knight.
Hurry up those repairs. If we aren't careful, that will be all of us.
So give tank some heals, build my light weaver stacks. I have divine him, and that's it for the next time someone's in trouble. This is a very small pull, so I don't think I need anything. This is actually probably an intelligent way to pull the dungeon. Huge pull, small pull, big pull, so I'm assuming next pull will be big. So the Flux Engineers looks like they're the ones who apply the heal to absorb. Halo and Divine Hymn, interrupting it. Whew, that was stressful. So this is the debuff that you do not want to dispel. So if I mouse over it, it says redistributes healing. Well, I'm not going to because I can't right now. But if I did mouse over it, guys, why do the mana ball bombs go off every time?
Still recharging.
Expelling excess power, inflicting arcane damage to enemies within 3 yards of the surge.
I need to get closer.
Like, we're doing reasonably well, but I guess it wasn't the mana bombs that were doing that damage. Well, if we kill this pack without dying, I think we're in good shape. But my tank's just gonna fall over in about 2 seconds. So I'm just gonna spam him.
I don't have a target.
I shouldn't have stunned him. If because I chastised him, the tank got out of range of him and probably his AoE wasn't doing anything to it. So aggro changed. So that was a mistake there.
I can't use that item yet.
No, I'm dead!
Only the strongest survive.
I think they res me. I think if they don't, we're dead. Are you gonna res me? Suppression field. Umbral bolt. Oh, so I got 2 bolts at me.
More of you mindless intruders!
I need to target something first.
Stay away from my work!
Where's my mouse? It's missing.
Good Korite always has his due! A good Korite always has his due!
Okay, so I gotta him the first one. And then so you have the beams, and then this is what you use to break the beams.
My power output is peaking!
I'm still testing it. That's the spec we're in. So
A good Korite always has his due!
okay, we gotta bait properly. Like if it chooses me with the puddles, please choose me with the puddles. So the Warlock is baiting is I think we might just be dead, depending where it chooses.
A good Korite always has his due! A good Korite
Let's try to get my holy words back. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here, try to bait. So one more clear where you can clear the beams. So that we're gonna clear the beams now. Warlock's gonna clear. Now he's gonna do his intermission thing. Guys, it's so stressful. Ah! I did not know that bomb left a circle. I think we're okay. We have a B-res, regardless. I didn't want to get knocked into the puddle, so I rocket jumped, and then and then there was a new puddle under me. That's pretty funny. I'm not sure how this big circle baits. I'm not sure if it's average location or
Don't forget to send the
I have no idea how it works.
You will realize I was right, Valeria. Your judgment has been clouded by the void, as it always
So how long was that boss?
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian, but I don't want to believe it.
76,000 HPS, that's all required? I think I'm just gonna PI the Frost Mage. I'm not sure if they're still the same, if they just have really long duration on their cooldown. But Frost Mage used to be like one of the best PI targets randomly. Like if you weren't tracking Ice Cold or whatever their cooldown is. I think Ice Cold is their defensive. Divine Hymn here. Oh, the Null Bolt? It's actually not one kick.
Not ready yet.
It's a dot. I didn't realize that. This whole time I thought, oh, people just missed 3 kicks, but it's probably just 1 kick that was missed that that killed everyone. Okay, so Null Sentinel is the guy on this side of the map that is the scariest. So he has it's a channeled spell. Okay. And then it leaves a dot. So he has Dread Bellow. So before Dread Bellow went off, I used Yellow Holy Word, then Apotheosis, then I had more for after. And then there's a null, the Grand Nullifier. He sends out like these little dudes, and if you hit them, you get knocked up, and it does most of your health,
Still recharging.
or a large amount.
What a miserable display. You all failed in your purpose.
What is this? Is this melee damage? Was I just too close?
Wish you had lasted
Oh,
a
it
little
was a
longer.
melee thing. Void Lash. Caster main hand strikes enemies in a cone in front of the caster.
Is there no end to
So
your
that was not the
labors?
tank's fault. That's
Go
100% on
over
me.
and die before I have to kill you myself. Prove your worth, pathetic lackeys.
Yeah, so I just got knocked up. These little dudes, they're hard to see. They're very hard to see, and they knock you up. They will kill you on a high kick. With this gear, I don't really think 15 is high.
Minions, do not disappoint me again.
So you want to stay far away while these things spawn, or you'll just get meleeed. Dread Bellows coming.
Must I do everything myself? Yet another battle. I am
So I
faithful
think
to
I want to
the
save
last
everything
one.
for the damage amp.
There will be no end to your suffering. Eliminate these intruders or be devoured. There will be no end to your suffering. The light still burns. That damn necrophene.
What killed everyone? I don't understand. Was the ads... Did the ads do extra damage? Like, I know they just made this thing like 20% more threatening,
Fuel my
but... Like, what killed everyone? Like, he should be at 30% now because he's just got so much health because there's a damage amp.
There will be no end to your suffering.
And I don't have any cooldowns for the second one. Like, I used Halo, Lust. It looks like I panic himmed. I used Apotheosis. I'm...
There will be no end to your suffering. The light still burns. Curse that damn necrotheme.
And there's these stupid ass things on the wall. Like I lost people because my freaking Sanctify went on the freaking ceiling.
No end to your suffering. Prove your
Can't
worth.
use that item yet.
That is lacking.
Like I'm not gonna be able to sustain mana for this. Like I really want to know how those people died. I don't understand.
There will be no
They took
end to your suffering.
like triple damage to what I expected.
Still burns. Curse that damn Nacrazim.
Not enough mana. My mana is low.
All right.
There will be no end to your suffering. Minions, do not disappoint me again. There will be no end to your suffering.
I think I'm just dead. Saw a health potion or health stone.
Mana.
The light still burns.
Yeah, this is a 1 minute boss too.
Damn
No
Nacrazim.
recharging. I need more mana.
Well, it's GG now. We're not timing anymore. What were the deaths on
Got
that
the last
place?
conduit. Make sure to send them over.
Eclipsing Step. Nasa steps in the shadow, strikes random players, additional damage.
Lothraxian, this isn't
Melee.
what the light demands of us. Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
You of them all I thought would understand.
Okay, so the mage died to melee. Yeah, so they died to melee during the bloodlust. Like,
Corrupted you too.
I'm out of range.
yeah, I had everything. I literally had everything up for the lust thing.
The console is working. Starting the bridge now.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
I didn't even. I don't think I guess I did heal the tank. I healed the tank one time. Alright, I'll just run back. Hope they don't die. Like, they do die. That debuff is nasty. So many of our deaths are just melee. What is it?
We need to get closer.
God, he had extra damage on top of the mass dispel. Such a long freaking cast. I hate it.
Only the strongest survive.
This tank, I fucking hate this tank. Like, man, I don't usually get this angry. But holy cow, this tank just... He has... So he's like a... Like a... If you heard of a 5-tool player, it means, in baseball, it means you can run, you can hit, you can catch, and you can hit with power, or something like that. And
I'm out of range.
tanks, there's like a 5-tool tank. You can you can live, you can CC, you can group the pack. I should come up with a full analogy for this, because I think it's a pretty nice way to think about like tanking.
It's too far away.
I don't know. Maybe sacking the 25% Sanctify healing or Serenity healing isn't good.
I'm out of range.
I wouldn't call this one of the easiest. Maybe just saying this is one of the easiest. I'd say this is definitely medium tier difficulty. So I didn't dispel anyone. That was actually a really bad play there. I shouldn't be so hard on that tank. I think that boss must just be really, really hard for tanks. Cause I mean, the ads are a challenge to pick up aggro on them. Like, then you have to position them well for the damage amp. I don't know. Maybe tanks just shouldn't do the damage amp thing. So there's two mechanics on this boss that you get the yellow circles, and then you have the intermission. So we get yellow circles twice. That's basically every mechanic in the game. You get it twice, and then there's the intermission thing. Okay, and then you have to do a... Ah! What happened? Okay, so what happens is if you kick the wrong one, it does damage to you and increases your holy damage taken by 20%. Okay, so I'm basically gonna have to heal this on 17. So...
Use that item then. Not ready yet.
Ah. Alright, I just cancel, get res. I didn't realize the failure condition was if you fail and kick the wrong one, you just take more damage. It's a bit interesting. So you have to kick the guy who doesn't have horns. So this guy, the main boss doesn't have horns. He summons all those guys with horns. So you have to kick the guy without horns. That's the boss. So I think they made it so you can't ping him anymore.
Farewell, old friend.
We did it. Where's our chest? Oh, we need percent.
I can't attack that target.
I have all I need. Mourn your friend after we save your city.
It's over. Come through the portal.
I don't know. Like we'll see how much Renew's done in healing.
It's still recharging.
Like overall. %. So I mean I've seen 6%, I've seen 5%, and so now I've seen 4%. Yar. I really should have done the 16s on Algathar. Cause can you not search for groups while you're in a dungeon anymore? You do Alg?
I'm out of range.
So if the Aug has time, we'll do Algathar. Then I'll judge the tank if I think he just, in terms of grouping and picking up mobs. if he can do it. Okay, so I want to think of another. So if what is a 5-tool healer? So 1, rotational mastery. 2, cooldown mastery. 3, 4, 5. So I think 5 would be crowd control, and because I think that's the least important thing. I think if you want to be a 1-tool healer, rotational mastery is what you need. Then you need cooldown mastery. Then, like, what other skills do healers need? Hi, Daisy. Are you sleeping? Here, let's clean your eyes out. Let's clean your eyes out, I'm sorry. Positional, there you go. Positioning. I don't think there is such thing as a 5-tool DPS. Because, like, DPS don't need to do that much. So, cooldown mastery is probably most important as a DPS. Then rotational. In between CDs rotation. Then you have kicks and CCs. Then you have looks like we're doing 15 Algathar. I think DPS would be 5th tool as a tank. Number 2 is probably crowd control. Number 3 is probably what is a 5-tool player? Kicks in CC. We can put positioning. Mob positioning. Crowd control. Like, what are the tool things I say people should work on? It's dispelling. You could consider crowd control and dispelling the same tool. Tank healing would be the fourth thing. So I think tank. So if you do not have mastery over your rotation, you cannot heal, as particularly in this expansion. If you do not have good cooldown management, you cannot meet some of the heal checks. If you do not have good positioning, you cannot time any dungeons. You kind of need these three. It's tank healing and crowd control that separate a medium healer from a good healer. You can be a you can be a passable healer in like your weekly dungeons with rotational mastery and using cooldowns in case of emergency, right? You can probably be a so I would say you can do plus 10 with 1. I think once you have cooldown mastery, you can do 12s. So that makes you a 3k player. You know, uh, honestly, positioning the mechanics should maybe be number 2. I don't think you need cooldown manage mastery until probably 15. So we'll call it 14. And then I think probably 15 is where you need good tank healing. And then I don't think it's until like 18 where you need crowd control and dispelling as a healer. I mean, you need dispelling, but quite honestly, you can, without rotational mastery, you can probably do a 10. But I think this is the list. You need rotational mastery to do a 10. You need positioning mastery to do a 12 because 12 is where deaths start to be matter. So I think I do like it being number 2. Because like you can die 20 times in a 10. Oops. And be just fine. Then I don't think you really need to effectively use your cooldowns like perfectly at least until you get to the 14 range, which is like 3.2. And then 3.3 would be 15s where tanks are actually in trouble. Then it's like 18 before you actually need to CC stuff or you just lose. I'm trying to build a YAP list of things. So I can talk about the problems with Holy again. So number one problem is mana, and I do believe this problem needs to be addressed before launch, or Holy will be in trouble. If they were only to address one problem, and they addressed mana, I think that would be enough. So I'm looking for a nerf to the mana cost of our Prayer of Healing and our Flash Heal, and potentially bringing back Symbol of Hope. Alternatively, to fix mana in Raid, you might need to bring back Heal. Um, Otherwise, you're just going to be casting Smite in Raid as a Holy Priest, which is turbo cringe. So I do think that's the most important thing is mana for them to address. After that is movement spells. Now this is important for Mythic Plus and for leveling. Um, in terms of the damage movement spells, and then the healing movement spells, it is a little bit important for raid. But I feel like if they don't fix mana to a good degree, then like we're gonna be in a situation where even if we had Renew or Power Word Shield or something as a movement healing spell, other than Prayer of Mending, um, okay, so here's an idea. If I were to change one thing for both Oracle and Archon, Oracle, give Oracle the Surge of Light for Prayer of Healing. I think it's called Spirit Well. For Archon, make Prayer of Healing or Prayer of Mending baseline 2 charges. Oracle gets 3 charges. I don't think that would be broken at all, and it would make the worst thing about Archon, like this is the worst thing about Archon. You have 1 charge of Prayer of Mending. It is definitely the worst thing about Archon. The worst thing about Oracle is you have 1 Surge of Light. Or you have Surge of Light, you don't have Spirit Well. So Spirit Well, you're uh whoops, that's not Spirit Well. Which one is it? This one. Spirit Well. Surge of Light can now be consumed by Prayer of Healing in addition to Flash Heal. So that talent alone, if this talent was available on Oracle, it would be a lot more palatable. It wouldn't be good enough. Like I still think Archon would be better. If they made this change, Archon would still be better. Okay, I'm gonna say I want 2 changes for Oracle. Oracle. Prem Piety is now an on-use spell with a 2-minute cooldown. I think that it would be pretty nice. I don't know of any other healer spec that has a hero talent that is just a cooldown. So from I know Druid is both hero talents are kind of rotational. Shaman, both hero talents are pretty rotational. I don't know of any healer, please correct me if I'm wrong, that has uh healer spells that are literally just um it's an actual healing cooldown that you receive for taking this hero talent. Because Disc no longer has that. Oracle used to be you got a healer cooldown. I don't think Evoker works that way. I don't believe Paladin works that way. And I'm fairly certain Monk doesn't work that way. So I think Archon is the only healer spec where you are you get an extra cooldown. So that just makes it sister spec Oracle. You don't get you don't have a second you don't have a third healing cooldown. I kind of want to make so I have this graphic. I can find it on X, I guess. How did I go to my profile? Oh, this is it. So, one of my first posts is my crowd control and my healer changes. My healer changes graphic. So this kind of went viral. Not my post didn't go viral, but lots of people were sharing this like constantly. So I kind of want to make a new one for healer cooldowns. Healer cooldowns graphic. It would be relatively easy to make, because I mean there's not that many anymore, right? I think Holy Priest is the only one who's gonna need an Oracle and an Archon cooldowns thing. I have Dolce and Cabana. Is this an ad for my clone or my? Yeah, that's that's the that's the perfume I use. Okay. Um. I don't think this second evoker is an Ogvoker. I don't think that's the case. It could be, but I don't think that's the case. You wanna go outside? Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go. You can do it. Let's go, princess. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Let's go outside. No, come on. Let's go. She looks so funny in her dress. Go. Go. Good girl. Oh my god. So, okay, so we could go through the cooldowns. I know Druid has Trank, it lost Flourish, and it has Convoke. Does it have anything else besides Trank and Convoke? It might only have Trank and Convoke. It's just so strong rotationally that it's like OP and Mythic Plus because it only has two cooldowns. Like if Holy Oracle, which is just like super 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 duper duper strong in keys, but it never will be because so this is kind of my issue with Resto Druid in for balancing in keys. So Resto Druid can put Hots out and spend 5 seconds before damage goes out to do healing during the damage event. So instead of if it's a 7-second damage event, a Druid has 12 seconds to do the healing required to heal it up, right? They could even spend 14 seconds. They could uh, put 5 rejuves and then 2 regrowths. So they immediately start with 3 regrowths while the damage is ticking. Holy Priest, you can, if it's a 7-second healing thing, you can spend like 9 seconds doing healing that matters during the thing. So you'll have 2 seconds beforehand. You can spend your Halo, and you can, like honestly, you could Prayer of Healing before the damage happens so that you are building mastery. But mana dictates you cannot do that. Like, so like healer spells are generally balanced. Every healer spell probably does within 30% of other rotational healer spells. It's just Druid can plan in advance for that stuff. Same goes for Disc. You can get your Void Shields out. Come on. Come on. Good girl. We're not actually running 3 Augs, are we? Aug? Aug? Aug. No way! No way we're running 3 Augs, bro. We're running 3 Augs. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay, so I gotta fix my cooldown manager because Blizzard sucks at making games. And I'm gonna be like 4 seconds behind because I gotta mount up. We're running triple Aug. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh my goodness.
For the glory.
New students.
My haste is
How
actually crazy
wonderful.
now. It's 34%.
It has been quite some time since the academy has been open.
Well, it seems like things.
It's double anything else I have.
It should only take a moment to set up for a new
Too
lesson.
far away. These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. I can't bring
Oh no, I'm not using my DPS build. This is the one dungeon I want to use a DPS build. Where I spend all my talents on 2 extra talents on DPS abilities. No way. I was kind of joking when I said we should just do 3 Aug, and we're doing it. I could be doing as much as about 250k, I think, if I had the proper talents for this dungeon. I think this is the only dungeon I'm gonna say, hey, you should use the DPS talents. Like it is literally a 5x difference in my damage on this bowl. If I were having all the Holy Fire abilities. Imperial Blaze and Burning Vehemence.
I don't have a toddler. We are just about. Wait.
The vaunted 3 Augmentation Invoker dungeon.
Life magic. What are you doing?
Me? There is too much nature. What are you doing?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Absolutely not.
Please help us, new students.
So he does his Tank Buster. So what we need to worry about as healers is the branch out mechanic. So branch out's in 5 seconds. So I'm gonna Halo basically now. So when he casts branch out, he also applies a dot to you. The DPS have to kill. Have to kill the ancient branch before when the ancient branch dies, he summons that oops. Okay, so branch out's coming. So I'm gonna Halo and Divine Him. See if I can't find the ancient branch. I gotta help damage this. We didn't have enough damage first time. Okay, good. It's dying in time. So you want to kill the ancient branch and have that green circle explode before you do the lashers. So we have branch out in 8 seconds. So it looks like branch out's every 50 seconds approximately. So I'm really not going to have any cooldowns to heal this. So I had nothing. This is why I need heal, because I wanted to save that Surge of Light proc for when people were low enough where it actually mattered. I think I can heal through this long enough. Oh, we have 3 AUG. We have 3 AUG. We can just dispel every debuff. Maybe that's what we do. We just dispel every debuff. How long did the boss take to die? 328? No way. 328? That's like, I don't know, it's only 30 seconds slower. So 30 seconds would be only 10% slower?
I'm out of range.
One of our AUGs is glitching out. So this guy, he doesn't do anything. He has his big white circle, and you just don't stand in it. Our single target damage is very bad. I feel like he should be 25% by now.
It's too far away.
So riddle me this, why is Lightweaver still have a heal icon if heal doesn't exist and it's a prayer of healing talent? Why doesn't it have a prayer of healing icon? Hmm? Oh, my healing done was on overall. Ah!
Look at this Lishrath arena.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so we do 50k DPS, we do tank damage, single target, and we do decent damage AoE. I think that's how AUG works. Their damage single target's just kind of bad, and their AoE's what makes them good in dungeons. So in some ways, 3 AUG should be easier for a healer to accomplish their role. But honestly, the biggest thing to help a healer is good DPS. Like the difference between doing a dungeon where your DPS are doing 1 or 2 key levels higher than required and doing a dungeon where your DPS are doing barely enough that to be what's required is like night and day. Ah! Oops. So that is what you have to use healing cooldowns for, the double eagle pack. So the first set of eagles just has little tiny eagles. The second has one alpha eagle, and the third has two alpha eagles. So I'm gonna have to heal through that mechanic again in about probably 8 seconds or so. So Ravaging Screech.
It's still recharging.
So that time I precasted Prayer of Healing. It was quite nice. But that's like a 4-second heal check, right? So you have to do the healing, heal people like a quarter of their health or... Uh-oh. I don't know if we can time with... maybe we can time with 0 deaths. We are very, very slow though.
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is talent toss for you soft skins. Use them to get her. At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
So Screech is in 8 seconds, so I'm gonna wait till it's at 6 seconds. Cast Halo. That does also interrupt you if you're casting while it happens. I normally don't like to Halo the first one. So he's gonna do another Screech. So you have to get the balls into the thing before he finishes that cast. So we could have milked it a little longer. I feel like we definitely might wipe to this boss. We'll see. So Savage Peck is the tank buster. It's not deadly until... Oh, and you also need to pick up the... Uh-oh. I got silenced. That was bad. So Savage Peck is not deadly until phase 3. You don't really have to worry about the tank until phase 3. This is phase 2, where you go into wind mode, and then you'll go into... So he's about to say defend the goals or something. We're about to go into phase 3 shortly. So I don't want to use any healing cooldowns. I want to try to be diligent with my mana during this phase, because I know phase 3 is going to be very, very challenging with 3 Agavokers. Because it's a damage race. I'm Divine Him here.
I can't drink anymore yet.
This is a damage amp. And it's going to be constant ticking damage for the remainder of the fight. Oh, he's almost dead. Whoa! My Aug's just all breathed on him. Oh, okay, I apotheosis early. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know, we're going pretty slow. We're going pretty slow. I don't think we can time 15 without... If we have one death, we might be toasted. Ah! Don't die! Don't die, dragons. You can live. Okay, I have Halo again. Or I have Divine Hymn again. We have no battle res. That's pretty rough.
I don't have a target.
This is the hardest trash in the dungeon. The dungeon's pretty mellow in terms of trash. There's this pole, and then there's a pole over there by these mana guys. Oops, I had to use GS because I was not paying attention to what was happening.
Get closer.
Okay, so one thing you might remember if you did this one dungeon before is you used to be able to line of sight the Ravager's jump, and what that would do is it would... Oh!
Only the strongest survive.
I think we're toasted. I don't think we time. But I don't think that's the difference. I think we were already toasted. We're at 49% with 2 bosses dead. So we're halfway through the dungeon basically exactly. We've used about 2/3 of the timer.
I need to target something first.
So that's what they changed. These corrupted mana fiends, they used to put a dot on 1 player. And now they'd put a dot on 2 players. And so when you have 2 corrupted mana fiends in the pool, it's going to put the dot on 4 players.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
We just have no single target damage. I thought he would just be straight dead, like insta. No way, I have to heal another one because I didn't. Like, if I had just been smiting, I don't think I'd have to heal that. Okay.
Still recharging.
I should have apotheosed sooner.
We need a target.
Okay, so I have a. So mana bombs at 18 seconds I want a halo. Then at 43 seconds I want a him.
Fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control.
So this is.
Manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
This is the hard one, so I'm gonna divine him.
As the dragons neared victory, Veximus unleashed its full arcane power against them.
So he has the mana bombs is the main damage, but he also arcane fissure is and you can soak 2 of those things, I believe, is just fine. So we got arcane mana bombs plus arcane fissure coming up. So in 31 seconds is the hard part, so... "31 seconds is the hard part. I don't have anything for this. I just gotta get holy words back. So I'm spamming, trying to get holy words back.
Can't use that item yet.
Only
That's the arcane vision.
strongest
Dang it,
survive.
man. Oh, I thought I was gonna live. But we don't have any B-reses, so they gotta live without help. I think they can maybe do it. Cause it's the mana bombs plus the fission that's the scary part. Come on, you guys can do it.
Though Veximus tried its best to defeat the dragons, it was ultimately destroyed.
I could have saved him if I
Well
insta-rest.
done.
Yes. The Ogs are saying that the timer is kind of sus and it's because they're out. Maybe the tank can pick him up. I'll fade. Maybe I hope like I have aggro. That's the word. No! I interrupted Surge. I'm a gamer.
The strongest survive.
So I think we have to do that in 2 pulls, not 1. Like this corrupted mana fiend, they just made it virtually twice as scary. Okay, maybe we do it in 1 pull. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna get my damage out. Okay, I'm just gonna divine him, not get all the damage out. I don't know what that spell's called. Eruption or something, or mass eruption, or their cooldowns are all synced up. so, so it's just triple knockup. That's actually, holy cow, that's funny. Oh, looks like we're gonna go pull everything back to us down here. I do believe that's what he's doing. I just couldn't see those guys, so I don't know. I felt like my stuff wasn't hitting everyone. No. I literally said, quote, earlier today, I said, I'm not inviting Og anymore. They don't do enough damage. I said that. And now we're playing triple Og. I just got 2 more dungeons I wanna complete on 15, or time on 15 as holy. Then I can do more testing and just not care about time at all. If I do that. Okay. Dang it. I'm just gonna divine him so I can heal the people behind the wall.
Only the strongest.
Way to kill me, man.
survive.
I don't think I've ever died on this part of the dungeon. Man, that's actually kind of tragic. You have to spawn at Veximus to get all the way back here. It's a good thing that trash isn't very hard. What killed me? Arcane Bolt, Arcane Bolt, Arcane Bolt, Arcane Bolt. Arcane Smash. The thing about the death recap that sucks is it doesn't show what healing you received. Like, I want to use details, but every time I use it, it just bugs out.
the sacred halls of learning. Only those created will be access them. Learn from this.
So this boss has, it's kind of like he has one mechanic, but he has like 3 mechanics. So energy bomb is a dispel, and oh, as you can see, when I dispelled myself, I got a stack of the debuff. When you get to 3 stacks of the debuff, you will drop a pool. So I need to be really careful not to drop a pool. If I get hit by one of these little ball things, I will get another stack. That's why I have 2 stacks, because I have the dispel and the little ball things.
Think about what you have done.
Okay, and I just dropped one because I suck, I guess.
Demerit points for you.
So I need to figure out how an add-on that I can use to click through my action bars. Like, I don't know if bartender is still a thing.
Think about what you have done. Poor marks for poor students.
So when you dispel, you get a thing, and when you get hit by the balls, you get a thing. And I think if you get hit by, it's really any damage you take, you get a stack. So tank's at 2. Uh-oh.
To the corner.
Go to the corner, guys.
Learn from this.
Okay, so I think I've come to a conclusion about the renew build. It's definitely weaker if the hardest parts of the dungeon are spread parts. I think I liked the renew build better in my Asara Caverns than
About what you have done.
this one. I'll have to think on it.
Demerit points for you.
Target.
We basically had 4 tanks worth of damage. Okay, I'm gonna clip that dungeon. Crab is a holy. Okay. So the 4 Og, or the 3 Og dungeon.
I need to target something first.
Okay, I don't know if I can stream anymore. And I gotta take an hour off and make food, and that was pretty fun though. I can't believe we played 3 Og. I said you would actually think 3 AUG might be meta in AUG Academy because they train dragons there. That's actually hilarious. I can't believe I've never seen such. Triple log. Okay, so I can rant for like 5 minutes before I call it. So I'm gonna go over the problems I have with Holy Priest again. So the number one problem with Holy Priest is mana. It's terrible. It's terrible. I feel like 3.5 minute bosses and keys are tough, and that's what keys are when you're in appropriate gear. Um, I feel like I run out of mana at about 3.5 minutes, or run low, and then like so I can budget for like a 4.5 minute fight, but it is painful. Number two issue with Holy movement spells. We like for leveling up, it's actually super annoying not having Shadow Word Pain. It's actually the most annoying thing in the game. I was doing quests and I just was getting super angry because I couldn't get the tags. The only tag ability we have for instant cast tagging of a mob is Shadow Word Death. Then we have Chastise as well, and then we have Imperial Blaze, the instant cast Holy Fires. So, I mean, it's not nothing if you include Shadow Word Death and the Imperial Blazes, but it's not good. Like the way I like to level as Holy Priest is pull 20 mobs, Holy Nova until they die, and Smite and whatever, like and Holy Fire. That's the way I like to level as Holy. Um, I like to do every mob I can, and when you're leveling early in beta, if you can just tag a bunch of mobs and bring them to you, then maybe a DPS player will come along and just destroy them. Like so, it's like pretty fast to do quests that way. Uh, for raid, not having instant cast spells for DPS, it's not really a big deal. And with the current state of mana, I don't think it really matters. Like, I think Holy for raid is actually close to being okay. Like I think it's okay in raid, honestly, for 95% of players. Like 95% of guilds, you'd be just fine. You might be better off playing Holy than Disc because you have cheat death, and Disc does not have cheat death. For keys, it feels really bad not having DPS spells that you can use while you move. Um, other than Holy Fires. But I will say it feels like there's not that much room for doing damage in keys as a Holy Priest this season. Um, it feels like on a lot of the dungeons you're just basically spamming. Uh, you basically got to heal almost the whole time. So Seed of the Skyreach and Algathar have the most pulls where there's nothing super dangerous in them. I think Skyreach and Algathar are for sure the easiest. And from a healing standpoint, so like a lot of the time in Skyreach, at least on Trash and Algathar, you can do damage. So it's not so bad, but like for micro positioning, having Holy Nova, so like if I move 3 feet instead of not using any global, I would have Holy Nova, which does healing and damage too. Like, and the longer it's been since I used it, it used to do more healing and more damage. So that was pretty stupid. Number three is defensiveness is the biggest issue with Holy Priest. Like so for starters, Guardian Spirit is the weakest healing external in the game by a pretty large margin. Uh, I think what they need to do is they should give Guardian Spirit and Life Cocoon 10% DR. I'm not sure. I haven't checked Life Cocoon in a while. Increasing. So Life Cocoon is still in the same state as Guardian Spirit. Both of them should get a 10% DR. Like, what's the paladin external? Paladin healer external. Yeah, man. Exactly. I am going to recommend in my guide. I mean, you could argue dropping chastise for another prayer of mending talent. So I have like 3 builds, so I can talk about my builds real quick. So my Archon DPS build, or my Archon HPS build, I think this is probably going to be the pretty close to the standard build. Um, are you using Lightweaver? I think Lightweaver is kind of mandatory in dungeons. It feels mandatory to me, because like the mana, uh, I guess it's no mana reduction. It's not a mana talent anymore. It used to be a mana talent because heal costs less than flash heal. So when you use Lightweaver, you're incentivized to cast heal, which is efficient. Um, but the cast time just being a lot faster and 20% increased healing on your top heal spell. So okay, let's look at this. So 20% increased healing, and prayer of healing was 26% of my healing. So 0.26 times 0.2. So it's about 5%. So it is balanced with the other talents. So lasting words on paper is about 5%. Um, yeah, 5% renew healing when using a lasting words build, which is what I was doing in that Algathar. So it is actually pretty balanced. And then you see Divine Image could be a little higher. I've if I was using holy words, sometimes I sit on them a little bit because I have no cooldown, so I'm kind of scared. Um, but this is my HPS build. Oh, and the HPS build, actually I had these, not the renew talents, because obviously only applying renew with benediction or lights resurgence wouldn't be good. So yeah, HPS Archon. Then I tried a no prayer of healing Mythic Plus as Oracle and it felt really bad. Um, I think you could do that, but I don't think it's good. Then for DPS Archon, this is what I was doing, and I think this is kind of what the meta will be. Like most people, I don't think it's arguable that the Renew build that I was using in Season 3 was the strongest HPS build for Holy Priest. I don't think it's even remotely arguable. You had perma 10% increased healing on your target, on your party. So if lasting words is tuned equivalent to these things, but it's also giving you 10% increased healing, it's actually not 5%, it's 15% healing. Like I don't see a world where it wasn't the strongest HPS build. It's really it's really like 60% uptime or something like that. So we call it 6%. So instead of being all of these are about 5%. So I don't really see an argument for why it was better. Um, and then DPS build or HPS build or renew build. Um, I think you could play this as either Oracle or Archon. I had an Oracle key build. I think that's totally fine. So I played Ultimate Serenity. Um, so I'd go to Archon HPS. Be like something like this. I think it's in a on a boss where everyone is spread out, like in Nexus Point, there people are usually spread out on Chief Core right, and I think that's the hardest heal check. So in situations like that, Ultimate Serenity is just better. Like the only way the not taking Ultimate Serenity and having Sanctify is better is if you, I think if you hit 4 people or something with your Sanctify, But um, I can talk about Ultimate Serenity real quick. So the things that need to be changed with Ultimate Serenity is I think if it was bumped from 15 to 20% of healing done, that would be a pretty good start. The second thing is, so let's look here. So I have 4 holy words, and when I take Ultimate Serenity, I only have 2 holy words that I can build up. I can, because you can pool your holy words until you have 4 without it, right? The other thing, you notice I have 2 holy words, and they're both counting down at the same time. So for every 1 minute that goes by, I'm receiving 2 holy words. Whereas if you take Ultimate Serenity, every 1 minute that goes by, you are receiving 1 holy word. So, um, you're getting fewer holy words in exchange for freedom, because it really feels like freedom when you're playing Ultimate Serenity. You are free to not think about where people are stacked and trying to position between 2 people so that you can perfectly hit all the people and yourself with your Sanctify. Like, I think it's actually pretty okay to use. Blizzard specifically stated that they don't want it to be tuned to be the best. They want it to just be uh something that you can play if you're a newer player, because they want Holy Priest to be the brand new to the game healer. Because there's a lot of guides that say if you're brand new to the game, you should play Holy Priest. Um, so yeah, I mean, Ultimate Serenity's got issues. At the highest level, I don't think you'll see it used because I think it's like probably a 5% HPS drop, and the other talents are a 5% HPS gain on a capstone. So I think it's good. I think it's fun. I think it's actually the most fun playstyle right now, because I'm personally a fan of single target healing being like I like when Holy Priest has the best single target healing, and um, it feels like honestly Prayer of Healing is just so strong that it kind of overshadows Sanctify, because Sanctify heals for 20k, Prayer of Healing heals for 17k, but it heals for like 30 for like 40k or whatever, and that's without Lightweaver. So if I get Lightweaver stacks, all of a sudden I'm doing 21k with my Prayer of Healing, and I'm doing 19k with my Sanctify. Prayer of Healing is actually stronger. Yeah, man, I think that Ultimate Serenity is viable. Like, I mean, I did 15 on Ultimate with Ultimate Serenity, and it felt like actually pretty good. Um, I just didn't want to get in the habit of using it. Like I tested it and I didn't want to get in the habit of using it. So, um, because from a raid standpoint, I don't think you'll ever play that ever. And I want to pass my trial in Melee Mechanics Guild because they are a very good guild. And I think I can hold my own with these other healers. It's just a question of when the first raid comes out, will I die too much? And I think I'll be fine. Um, like most of my guilds, I've been like first or second best healer in terms of HPS or third, and then I'm usually like one of the best healers in terms of not dying. Which one's Divine Service? Yeah, you would only ever take Renewed Faith if you take Lasting Words. That's literally the only way you can take Renewed Faith. Um, I would never take Renewed Faith without Lasting Words. So let me see exactly what the question was. Oops. You're right. I feel like Palm is totally a waste. Like, so, okay, so are you, if you're not playing on beta, you're just playing on live, Palm is literally trash for Archon. Um, like it's literally trash. But the good thing about Palm is it procs Benediction, which makes your flash heal empowered, right? So, like there is a pretty decent incentive to still cast it for the empowered flash heal, plus you get the Cosmic Ripple. I don't know. I haven't checked how much healing Cosmic Ripple's been doing. So 4%. Somebody had a really good idea on how to fix Cosmic Ripple, because Cosmic Ripple has issues. So the way to fix Cosmic Ripple would be, it says when your holy words finish their cooldown, you get the Cosmic Ripple, right? But somebody had the idea where if you cast a holy word, it does a Cosmic Ripple. So that would make our holy word stronger, because like kind of the issue right now is Sanctify literally does less healing than Prayer of Healing. Like this heals 5 people for 20k. This heals 6 people for 20k or for 19k, but this is also healing an extra person worth of healing. It does 125% more on another person, so your one person is getting double. So it's really doing the same amount of healing that Sanctify is weaker than Prayer of Healing. It's actually crazy. Like it's actually insane. I don't understand it at all. Somehow they made our spender uh, do more healing than our builder. And the mana difference, like in terms of healing per mana, it's actually relatively similar too. So I don't get that at all. Yeah, I've never seen Poe this strong before in my life. Like some holy priests like are prejudiced against certain abilities. They're like, I hate renew under any circumstance. I'm like, okay. And my issue with Poe wasn't that it was an AoE spell, and I don't like AoE spells. My issue with Poe is it was never. Why would I spend 3 talents worth of talent points to get something that's not even very good? Like, it's 3 talent points, man. It has to be good. So, yeah, I like Poe. I think it's fun. I think that the Archon playstyle is pretty fun. You got, because Halo's actually like a pretty good cooldown because you get the Surge of Lights and uh, you can use them on Poe. Like, it's really, really fun. Light Burst. I think I would drop. Oh, you can't drop that anymore. That's different. Which one is Light Burst? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I've thought about not taking Light Burst, but with my current setup, I have no damage spells. Like I have um, no Chastise, or I have Chastise, but I have no Imperial Blaze. No, it's not Shadow or Death. It's a choice between Phantasm and Angel's Mercy. And because I'm doing testing on PTR, like Angel's Mercy doesn't let me test anything, but Phantasm does. Yeah, so on PTR, I've just been doing every single key with Phantasm, and then if there's something that it's useful for, um, I'll use it. So I'm working on my utility guide or my utility spreadsheet. So snare break is something we were just talking about. Um, I think Pit of Sauron, you need snare break is really, really, really good. Um, let's see, is there anything else snare break is really good on? I don't really know yet. Um, But I know it's good in Pit of Sauron. And there's so much I gotta do to get my written guide in order. I think Nexus Point has lots of kicks. So by lots of kicks, what my thing usually means is you probably want 2 melee DPS to be good. Anyways, so yeah, these are things you can drop. You can drop Chastise. I actually like Chastise though, because Divine Image is procced by Chastise as well. So when you're preparing for a big AoE phase, you can Chastise, get your Divine Image going, so you have the extra Divine Image up for that. So it is actually a healing button, and there's really just nothing else that is super appetizing to take instead of Chastise. I think it's probably the best healing button that you can take unless you're taking Renewed Faith. Like in Renew build, I think you could definitely drop Chastise and take Prayers of the Virtuous. Yeah, man, I'm not like super. I'm not super keen on what they've done with Holy, but like it's okay. It's like close to okay. What I do want to do is make a chart like this for all the healer cooldowns, because I might be wrong, but I think Oracle is one of the only healers with only 2 cooldowns. Like, and if that's the case, I can use that uh this graphic. If I make a new graphic for every healer, what are their cooldowns, then I can use that to lobby, like, because this went viral, and I feel like healer cooldowns could go viral. Like, it's not gonna go viral from me. People are just gonna take my picture and post it elsewhere. But maybe that's what I'll do after stream. So yeah, I'm gonna call it though, and then I'll probably come back tomorrow. Oh, so tomorrow I have a trial. I have a raid, but it's gonna be like 30 minutes long because the bosses all take 30 seconds or whatever. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching.